What's up, everybody at YouTube and all the other places you're listening to this at? This your boy King Gabe, and been a while, but here we are with another toy review today. Today we're looking at the Power Primal, or the Primal Optimus Primal toy review. Yes, they got two of them here. One Optimus Primal is, of course, this is a vintage figure from, I think, like before when the show, before the show was made, or while it was in development, or maybe when it first started. But yeah, anyway, it's definitely directed toward the early Beastwars design. Yep, early Beast. Yeah, when they first were starting out and everything. Oh, okay. So yeah, this is what this is from. This particular figure. This Optimus is definitely from the Kingdom line. Yep, you kind of can, yeah, definitely the Kingdom from War on Cybertron. Yeah, so let's take a look at the 90s one first. Move Kingdom over to the side here, and let's take a good look at the big boy. Yeah, as you can see, his head, yeah, his head's kind of stuck in position. Yeah, there is a gimmick, basically, for the transformation of his head. You also have a gimmick with the arms, as you can see. Yeah, watch when I kind of move that. Yeah, it kind of moves that other one a little bit. Let me get him positioned where I can show you on full display how this gimmick works. You take his arms and position them like so, and you can straighten his legs if you want to. That's gonna kind of reveal a bit of the robot mode legs. But yeah, if you want to stand them up, yeah, you can do that, especially for the gimmick. But you can also leave it like this and just sort of hold them while you're doing it. But I think it would work better with him standing up like he does in the show. So anyway, you're gonna see this little lever right back here. Be careful not to push this gray button. So like how in Men in Black they say don't touch the red button. Well, in this case, don't touch the gray silver button, because this is something for his robot mode there. So you wanna avoid activating this in beast mode. Save it for robot mode. This right here, we're gonna activate this little lever, and as you pull it up and down, kind of got a little stuck there. Okay, let me see if I can kind of position them just a little bit. Me, Optimus. Had a little moment there. Of course, you know the Beastwars show did take place with prehistoric Earth, and you know they had the whole thing that the monkeys were the human race and all that. Yes, work of fiction, you know. Any of you that know the Book of Genesis, yeah, we ain't come from no monkeys, yeah. As I say, God, yeah, it say that when God made a man, He made him from the dust of the earth. He didn't take no gorilla or monkey and say, okay, at some point you're gonna evolve into a man. like Pokemon with Squirtle evolving into a war turtle. Nah, it didn't work that way, but yeah, you know, fantasy, yeah, that's in fantasy. As long as we know it's a you know, that part is just fantasy, you know, yeah, I can deal with it. Sort of like, I kind of like Flintstones better as far as the whole caveman fantasy, because it's a lot more obvious in the Flintstones. What made more obvious that, yeah, that's definitely a fantasy, you know, with all the stuff with Stone Age TVs and stuff like that, and the quarry and stuff. The fact that they got electric, so yeah, you could definitely say the Flintstones is like a Stone Age dimension there. But yeah, Beastwars, I kind of wish that whole Stone Age thing, the whole monkey, I kind of wish that maybe that was just like another planet in some other dimension that they landed on along with the Autobot and Decepticon arc, the Autobot and Decepticons ships that they found, and maybe at some point, you know, it got, you know, like some dimensional rift sent it to our original world, you know, in the 80s where, you know, the G1 series took place. Yeah, because, yeah, that, it's a little bit of a stretch, but, I mean, you're talking about robots that transform into vehicles and now robots that transform into animals. Why not? I mean, these sentient robots from Cybertron, I think we can stretch it a little bit. We can stretch our fantasy a little bit more. Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what you got. Arm can move around full 360. Kind of be careful because of that whole gimmick. Yeah, with the spring and stuff like that. I mean, you're able to move it. Just kind of be careful be careful like so. And as I showed you before, the legs, he kind of can stand like this. Sorta, kind of, sorta. It's not guaranteed that that his stance will be very well in this form because of the way the figure's made. So yeah, in beast mode, yeah, this is pretty much the best stance you're gonna get. Yeah, be nice if they had maybe sturdied the legs just a little bit more where he could kind of balance a little bit better. Yeah, maybe balance a little bit better when you do this here. Yeah, but you know, early 90s, yeah. And also, I guess if he was able to balance, yeah, you'd have to kind of position the head where he can look at you. Anyway, so we're pretending that he's gonna stand, or just to go back to this, let's get ready to transform him. So straighten out the legs again. All right, then you're gonna take the feet, flip these feet like so, and take that out. Robot mode feet. Yep, and you can see when he was in beast mode, yeah, there was a little bit of this was pretty much your kibble right here, and also kind of underneath here where the robot mode arm, because of, you know, how he transformed in the show. Gonna turn this around. Yep, now you got the legs so far. Bring the arms in position. Now, yeah, he can kind of stand up better now because you got, you know, his robot mode feet out and everything. Yeah, you can see how he's standing now. So now, Optimus Primal, maximize. Raise up the shoulder pads. I think it's yeah, it's a little. There we go. There we go. So raise your shoulder pads. And now, of course, for the piece of resistance, unless you want him to be a robo monkey, which he kind of is. Bring that down. And there you go. Optimus fully transformed. He even got a really weird looking head. I never remember this in the show. This is really weird. Yeah, I don't recall seeing him look like that. Okay, I'm just kidding here. No, this is not the full. Okay, now you have to flip this. Flip like that. Y'all probably would like, what in the heck? Now, this right here actually is a mutant head. They, for some reason, had this thing going on with the mutant heads when they first made the Transformer figures. So this was supposed to be his mutant head. Don't know what the purpose of that was for, or why his mutant head would look like this. It does kind of have a bit of a resemblance to what they were gonna make Optimus Primal at first. Originally, Optimus Primal, he was gonna be a bat, and Megatron was gonna be an alligator. But they changed it to him being a gorilla and Megatron being a T-Rex. So, no need for this mutant head. All you have to do is, better yet, turn it around like that, and there you have him. Optimus Primal robot mode. Yeah, sorta. You can sort of kind of stuff the mutant head back here a little bit. That way, you can turn his head without the mutant. Well, kinda keeps the mutant head from getting in the way. And of course, raise that up a little bit there. So yeah, got Optimus in his robot mode there. That look pretty clean there. Yeah. There you go. And of course, he does come with some weapons as well as his some gimmicks. Like I mentioned, we saw the beast mode gimmick. He can actually still do that in robot mode. There was an episode in the show where I think like Call of the Wild or something, where he did, where all the Maximals were just sort of celebrating a victory they just had, and Optimus in his robot mode was going, yeah, come on. He's going like, oops, hope I don't break this. So yeah, he kind of had that going there. It was just sort of something he kind of did for that episode. Everybody, they were all kind of, had to say, enjoying the fact of having their beast modes, as Dinobot said, to try to sound cool. Beast mode. So, pretty much the same movements in beast mode. You know, you move his arm all the way around, as you saw it before. Legs. Now you got more freedom with the legs there because, you know, it's extended out. Bend at the knee. Can't really turn it though, but this is kind of an old school toy. Remember, you can turn the waist. Yep, turn at the waist though. There we go. Yeah, a little not too difficult, but yes, yeah, just gotta kind of be wary of his backpack back here that he still got going on. He can bend at the elbow. You can turn his arm. Yeah, because I had to turn it a little bit to get that positioning for the gimmick. So yeah, his arms do turn as his head full 360. So make sure that mask don't get in the way. And now for the cool gimmicks and weapons, or like Turbo Man. Give me the Turbo Man. So first off, let's show what's in his one of his arms has this little thing. Let's see. I think this is the. We're trying to see if this is the. Okay, no, that's not. But okay, you have to open. There's a way you open it up. Let's see. Kind of trying to remember here. There we go. Okay, let's try that. Let's do it again so you can see. So you can see it a little bit better. Okay, so it's a little lever right here. I think it's kind of like I think it's sort of like a lever or a button. But anyway, you pull back on that. And you got that little blaster thing like he has in the show. Except in the show, you know, it sort of came up here, and you can still see his hands. But like I say, early design here, and it's only in this arm. This arm doesn't have it right here. So yeah, only this arm has this gimmick, and you do have missiles that you can fire. Gonna demonstrate here. I can. I think there's I think you have to put a certain missile in there. It's kind of hard to tell a little bit because of the coloring. Let's see, make sure I'm putting it in right too. Oh boy, yeah, let me. Okay, I kind of think I may have done it wrong here. Let's see. It's a little tricky with these missiles there, but let's see. Okay, that one went in well. See if I can get the other one without hitting the button. a button, as a certain friend of mine would say. Okay. Alright, so you press these little buttons to launch the missiles. Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, wait. Okay, it's on this side. Okay. But I think this is the buttons on this side. So, press that. There we go. Ah, pretty good range and distance there. So, yep, got a little missile firing action, as you just saw. And now, remember that little gray button? Push the little gray button. As Tommy Lee Jones said in Men in Black. So, you push this button, and once you do, get a good view so y'all can see. There we go. Yep, you reveal these. Yeah, these little shoulder cannon things he had in the show as well. Of course, he didn't have this little flapping with it, but yeah, like I say, early design. So yeah, that's now you know what's hidden under his beast pelt. So these can also, you can load the missiles in here too. It actually comes with 4 missiles to be precise there. Okay, you gotta make sure you hear it snap. That way you know it's in there. Let's see, it might be let me try something here. Missiles want to act up on me today. Okay, we're gonna try it with the ones I fired earlier. There we go. Maybe. There we go. So I guess they're just having a moment. We don't want to go in. We don't feel like going in there for your little video and everything. Stop it. Okay, I'm trying to. Let's see, maybe. Oh boy, it's kind of embarrassing here. I am so embarrassed. Oh, there we go. Alright, so now I got them in there. You know, and these little buttons on, 2 little buttons on each one. So, there we go. Fire. All good, all good. So now you've seen the missile firing action there. And of course, got his little swords. Had that in he did have that in the show. Yeah, got little blue swords for some reason, but oh well. Blue swords and everything, that way, you know, if you want to do a little sword fighting, something like that, you got it. And he also, now let's take this out. I just want to show you with this other arm. He also has this weapon for some reason. I have never seen this in the show. It looks like some kind of skull mace or something. I have never seen him use this in the show. I don't know what's the deal with that. I guess it's just something I guess somebody at the factory or Hasbro was like, hey, why don't we just add this? And maybe they thought they could work it into the show some kind of way. Put these back here out the way. Maybe they thought they could work it in the show and it never did. Like I say, the toy probably was made before the show started. So that has a lot to do with it. But I guess what you do, I guess you just twirl it around. Yeah, alright, Megatron, I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said for me to knock you out, Megatron. So, okay. So, as for the other arm, it doesn't have a blaster in it like the other, but it just opens up. And I think you're supposed to store this in here some kind of way. Let's see. At least that's what I think you're supposed to do. Let's see, kind of get the string in there. And then you just, or maybe it's some, I think that's what I'm oh, yeah, there you go. Okay. So, yeah, you just kind of store it in there like that. Again, I don't know what that weapon, what the significance of that weapon was for. It's like I say, if you just want to have a ball on a rope and knock somebody out with it, but but yeah, you could store it right in there. Wish I had thought of that before I started the review. Could have opened that up after transforming them. But yeah, that's this is pretty much what you get. Put his other sword in there. Yep, so that's Optimus Primal, the 90s one. And now let's move on to our Kingdom boy. Yeah, he don't have the little. Now he got some of the stuff that the 90s does, but he don't have like the missile launcher or nothing like that. But you know, that's not really a big issue there. Matter of fact, it makes his stuff easier to keep up. But yeah, so yeah, one good thing, you got more movement out of him. Like the other, yeah, you can move his arms all the way around. Yeah, raise that up and you'll reveal the robot mode just a little bit. And of course, now the legs kind of got a limited movement because of the way they're positioned for the beast mode. Of course, you do have some more kibble kind of on the back, mostly on the back here, and sort of a little bit depending on how you turn his arms there. But yeah, mostly in these legs there, cut the robot mode kind of sticking out just a little bit, but not too much. He can turn his head a little bit. He can raise it up. And that's also due to the transformation, which, yeah, you raise it up, you're gonna have some little, gonna look kind of, it's gonna look kind of weird. That just looks weird. So yeah, kind of can turn his head just a little bit. Looky, let's see, look, okay. Looky left, looky right. As Krunk say. So, yeah, that's, move his feet a little bit there. Hands can move, because that's useful for holding his weapons. And speaking of the weapons, he does come with these. Now, they look more show accurate for the Kingdom figure there, the coloring of the swords. And you can put them in his hands in beast mode if you like. Kind of good way to keep from losing them there. And I guess he could go hunting. Yeah. It's a sword monkey. And if you don't want to do that, you just put them off to the side somewhere, just don't lose them. Or you can come back here, and what you could do, just have them attached right in there, like so. And you have him on his back while he's in beast mode. Yeah, got some swords on his back. Yeah. So that's another thing you can do. Holds it pretty well there. Just don't be too rough back here, otherwise they'll come out. But for the most part, yeah, if you're not too rough, that can clip on pretty well back here in the back. So let's take them off for now so we can show that transformation. Optimus Primal, maximize! Roar! So what you want to do first, now, unlike the 90s figure, you can't really do anything with the beast feet. They're just going to hang out while he's in robot mode. That's the only draw with this figure. But other than that, everything else still works. Just flip down the robot mode feet. Straighten out the legs. My legs! That SpongeBob joke comes up quite a bit. Be sure to check out my TikTok page to find out about Mr. Krabs. Yeah, it's an interesting video I put on TikTok about Mr. Krabs and quite a few other interesting videos I put up. I got one, everybody screaming about Gengar and Michael Jackson. Yeah, so I'll turn that around. Yep, now we'll take this little flap here and bring it up. But oh wait, before you attach it though, there is something you probably should take care of first. After kind of opening that a little bit. Yeah, it kind of gets a little stuck like that sometimes because the attachment sort of snaps in there really good, so you kind of gotta. But yeah, make sure you go back this way. This does not pull up. And it didn't break or anything, but thank God I was able to find out that it was this side and not that side. Otherwise, yeah, don't want to think about what would happen if that got broke. So make sure you pull this. This is very important because you pull that and like, oh, come on. Yeah, you're going to end up, you could possibly break the figure. Yeah, you could possibly break the figure pulling it from the wrong thing, from the wrong end, yeah. So as for this side, only thing you're going to do for this is just, there you go. Now, back with here. Alright. It's a good idea to turn this head. Also, while he's opened up, let's go in here and get his cannon. Well, tell you what, let's do this. Yeah, flip that around and let's see. I'm trying to get the cannons out here. Let's see, maybe. Yeah, kind of. Yeah, turn it like that for just a second, and kind of gotta work your way. Kind of work it around, and you flip. You got one cannon out, and then the other. There we go. All right, get those in place. Now, turn the robot mode here facing us. Real accurate to the 90s show, and also it's pretty much similar to what they gave us for Kingdom. Bring that back into place. Raise up his shoulder pads. There you go. And now for this piece, you're just gonna bring it there. And there you have them. It's pretty simple for both of them there, to be honest. Yeah, it's not, which a lot of that is because of, you know, how he actually changes in the show as well as the movie, as well as, well, that miniseries, I guess what it was supposed to be. But yeah, it's pretty simple transformation. Still cool and everything though. You know, the whole thing of turning a gorilla into sort of a humanoid robot kind of. And of course, you know, these are the shoulder cannons. You bring them in position. Yep. So, or if you want them to fly, like in the show, yeah, have them up. Now, he can't raise his head to look up or anything like that, but you can pretend that it is. Have him flying, you know, prime jets on. Now, of course, he doesn't, neither of the Optimus figures have, like, rocket jets or anything. Sort of have to use your imagination for that. I sort of like to imagine that since this is positioned like that, that the prime jets are here for the Kingdom one. Let me see, how would you do it for the, let's see. I guess you just have to pretty much use your imagination. Maybe this would be the prime jets. Prime jets on. Something like that. Like, as Fairy Godmother saying Shrek, use your imagination. So, articulation wise, yep, arm moves all the way around. Arm moves around like so. He can move his head all the way around 360. It's pretty good. And of course, Can oh yeah, bend elbow joints. Yeah. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Yeah, not bad, not bad. And also, let's see. I don't think he really. Yeah, I don't think he could really turn the leg for some reason, but he can. He can kick though with it though, and he can turn at the waist. So at least he got that going for him. And of course, just like his shoulder cannons, he also has arm cannons as well. What how you want to do that? It's blended into his arm really well. You have to go up real close where you can see it. This little tab, this little area right here, you push in, and as you're pushing it in, yeah, as you're pushing it in, this will come out. And it's the same with the other arm. Yep. So you got his arm cannon there, which now this, it looks a lot better built like that. Kind of wishing that the other one was more like that, but I kind of understand why they made the arm cannon the way it was on the old Optimus, because a lot of toys, I think what it was, in my opinion, I think a lot of it was, you know, as kids, you know, a lot of things that we really liked in a lot of toys, you know, not just Transformers, but stuff like Power Rangers and Star Wars and all that, was when they fire those missiles and stuff. And so they probably were trying to put more emphasis on the missile gimmicks and stuff like that back in the day, because, you know, a lot of us kids, we really enjoyed that. I myself am probably guilty of that too. So so yeah, that's probably what's the reasoning for the manufacture the way it was back then. See, now we're grown adults collecting these toys. Of course, even as an adult, I still kind of like that missile gimmick. I just wish maybe they had thought to still build it more like this. And since the other figure is bigger, they could have still done that and put them, and still had maybe make the missiles a little smaller or something like that. But oh well, we live and learn, and then we get loves. So yeah. And of course, yeah, just like I say, the other one does it too. So we got that. Pretty good sound effect, huh? Yep. Push those back in. And of course, he, just like you saw before when he was in beast mode, yeah, swords are definitely, can definitely hold the swords again. Pretty much, and he used these quite, and yeah, I think I mentioned when I was talking about the other figure, he did use these swords quite a bit in the show. Especially, I think like episode 2, he used them in battle with Dinobot, because, you know, Dinobot had that whole sword thing going. So yeah, he definitely used it for that, and in several other battles before becoming a Transmetal 2, of course. And he had Transmetal, and then he had those mace clubs, which, yeah, okay, yeah, probably makes more sense there, because that's what they actually built on his Transmetal body up there. But anyway, so yeah, I got that going there. Yeah, stand him up next to, whoa, 90s Optimus. Got some bulk and height here. God dog. So yeah, zoom out here. So yeah, you can definitely see the difference in the two Optimuses there. A lot of bulk on this one because of all those 90s gimmicks, you know. All the good. Yeah, like I say, it's a bit much, but at the time when those were built back in the 90s, we enjoyed them. Yeah, we love those gimmicky things. Yeah, that's one thing I really like about the Turbo Man figure. I think I may have reviewed. I think I reviewed it. I'll check my playlists again. I know I reviewed it when I did when I was imitating the voice. but I don't. But I have to double check to see if I did it in the remastered playlist of doing how I'm doing them now. Um, but I do recall that I did show him off a little bit in the Turbo Man Royal Talk that me and Christina did last Christmas there, Jingle All the Way. Yeah. Well, Jingle All the Way and Turbo Man was talked about there. So, but I might see if there is a Turbo Man review, toy review just by himself, without the mentioning in the movie there. So, yeah, if you want to just see Turbo Man by himself, yeah, without the review, yeah, I'll definitely try to get that up. So, other than that, yep, that's it for this video, Optimus. So if you like what you see, definitely give the video a like, subscribe, share with all your friends and everything. And also buy some of our available comics, and don't forget to support us on Patreon, even if it's just $1 a month. We can continue doing more stuff like this, as well as also the comic books and stuff. Yeah, so yep. So aside from that, and also be sure to check us out on other platforms like TikTok, Facebook, and Twitter. Those are the ones that I pretty much use outside of YouTube. So definitely check me out on those. And if you like, definitely, cause I don't think I put this in the description box or anything, but definitely ask me about Discord there. Yeah, I do have Discord and everything, so definitely ask about that, and we can kind of chat a little bit there. Put in requests for certain toys you want to see, or you can mail the toy you want me to review to me. Just the PO box in the description box. So until then, we'll see you later.